Tonight, Akwa Ibom State Government to partner Black Rock Farms as Governor Moino reiterates commitment to supporting youths in agriculture. Pastor Patience charges widows on acquisition of entrepreneurial skills for self-development. House of Assembly taxed local governments, finance directors on proper account management. In cholera outbreak in Nigeria, death toll hits 37 as Lagos records 401 cases. Details of this and other stories in just a moment. Good evening and welcome to Akbc 45 News. I am Miriam Ikbutu. In furtherance of the food sufficiency policy of the Arise agenda, Governor Moino has promised to partner privately owned farm, Black Rock Farms, in Soribum local government for increased food production. The governor made his intention known when he made a stopover at the farm after visiting local government demonstration farms in Nsoribum and Nsoribum local government areas. Our Government House reporter, Patience Joy, has more.
And Nsoribum local government demonstration farms, Governor Moino expressed satisfaction at the achievement of the councils in the area of farming, saying it aligns with his homegrown policy with the aim of achieving food sufficiency. The governor encouraged the synergy between the local government councils and the State Ministry of Agriculture.
And so today being a farm day in the state, I chose to come to see what she has done. And I'm quite impressed. I'm quite impressed because of the synergy, the collaboration she's having with the state. And some local government chairmen feel they are on their own. I don't have a problem with that. But just take care of your people. But she works with the State Ministry of Agriculture. The Commissioner for Agriculture is here. She has posted some extension workers here. And they are helping her train some of you, the locals, with this demonstration farm. And then give you seeds to plant in your own locality. That's the way to go.
At the Black Rock Farms owned by Mr. Obodobot, the governor described the enterprise as a plus to their rice spirit and promised state government support to the farm while re-echoing the need for youths to engage in farming. The Commissioner for Agriculture and Rural Development, Dr. Fiom Ofo, appreciating Governor Moino's interest in making food available for the people, reiterated her ministry's readiness to partner local government councils, groups, and individuals that are ready to take farming to the next level.
We've given them technical support and will continue to support farmers with all that they require to put food on the tables of Akwa Ibomites. And we thank His Excellency for all that he's doing for farmers in input support, in training, in access to finance. Thank you, Your Excellency, agric and farmer-friendly governor.
Governor Moino also visited the Shongai Model Farm in the state, as well as reminded civil servants to make use of the first and third Fridays of the month, declared by the state government as farming days. Patience John, Akbc News.
In commemoration of the 2024 International Widows' Day, the wife of the state governor, Pastor Patience Moino, Friday, empowered select widows from the 31 local government areas and non-governmental widows platforms in the state. The Maiden Widows Enhancement Program, organized by the pet project of the governor's wife, Golden Initiative for All, GFAR, held at the Banquet Hall, Government House, Uyo. Our reporter, Margaret Bassey, says no fewer than 250 widows smiled home with cash and gift. Details in a subsequent bulletin. The Public Accounts Committee of the Akwa Ibom State House of Assembly has directed heads of local government service and directors of finance in the 31 local government areas of the state to apply professional procedures in writing off long-standing bad debts of their councils. Chairman of the committee, Mr. Eric Akpan, gave the directive on the second day of the ongoing review of the local government council's responses to queries from their 2022 audited accounts. Legislative Affairs Correspondent Uyoko Swa reports.
The committee specifically urged the directors of finance to regard government work as a process, emphasizing the need for prompt preparation of financial records to allow for timely presentation of audited accounts to the state legislature. Vincent Ibom State constituency representative expressed displeasure at the late submission of council account records, saying it stalls the auditing process and emphasized diligence in keeping council records up to date.
This is a serious indictment, a demonstration of inefficiency and unprofessionalism. How have you been making payments? Did you make payment without preparing voucher? Have you not been recording the council financial transaction even in the absence of IPSA templates? Audit started work on 2022. Account precisely on April 2023. An interval of 6 months from November 2022, and the cash book is not ready. Never use excuses to cover up your inadequacy. This is our conclusion. Please take your assigned responsibility seriously. Update the cash book and present it to audit for confirmation.
Prevalent audit queries on the day 2 of the exercise included bank reconciliation statements, non-retirement of advances and deposits, tax surveys, illegal payments of indebtedness, and doubtful expenditures. 18 local government received special commendation of the committee for presenting 100% evidence of approvals, resulting in the waiving of 8 out of their 10 queries and an encouragement to maintain the standard in their 2023 fiscal year. Participating local governments on the day 2 of the exercise were Esienudam, Ikorekbene, Etinan, Ini, and Uyo. Uyoko Uswa, Akbc News.
In another development, Akwa Ibom State House of Assembly has expressed a delight on the activities of the Excellence Community Education Welfare Scheme, improving healthcare delivery, education, and economic well-being of the vulnerable in the state. The House Committee on Health conveyed the impression of the House after being briefed and showed evidences of the workings of the organization, which is indigenous and non-profit. Again, Legislative Affairs reporter Uyoko Swa completes the story.
The leader of the delegation and chairman House Committee on Health, Mr. Moses Essien, said the visit was that of fact-finding to ascertain if the claims of the organization in various media, particularly in the health sector, were genuine. The Ibom State constituency representative said he was impressed that the world-class organization did not only situate its headquarters in Uyo, but contributed immensely to health, education, and the economy, while diligently contributing huge taxes to the internally generated revenue of the state.
Today we are convinced that ACUS have been a wonderful team player, not just in the health sector, in the education, social sector, economic, and employment sector of the state. We have come to understand today by our visit that ACUS have been a wonderful team player in terms of promoting the Arise agenda of His Excellency, the Governor of Akwa Ibom State, especially in the development of our health sector.
The Chief Executive Officer of the Excellence Community Education Welfare Scheme, ECEWS, Andy Ayo, said the 23-year-old organization through the support of the United States Agency for International Development, supports more than 130,000 people living with HIV, has a staff strength of 2,000 in Akwa Ibom State, supports all the secondary healthcare centers and many primary healthcare centers in the state, as well as the University of Youth Teaching Hospital, and in just 2023 paid a tax of more than 300 million to the Akwa Ibom State government. He said the organization is committed to promoting access to qualitative health care, education, and economic strengthening opportunities for all Nigerians.
We're very proud of our House of Assembly because this shows a high degree of responsibility. ECUS currently supports, like I said earlier, over 135,000 people living with HIV in Akwa Ibom State. With drugs, we support close to 300 facilities in Akwa Ibom State, in all your local government areas. So all your local government areas, we have about 1,840 something employed people who earn at least 120,000 every month. And that is aside our core staff, who are about in Akwa Ibom well over 200. So our big idea is to attract more to our state.
The Assembly delegation had a tour of the organization's headquarters in Uyo. Uyoku Uswa, Akbc News.
And still to come, Ikot Senatorial District women enjoined to embrace the rise agenda of Umoino administration. This and more when we return. Stay with us. So good to have you back. The June edition of the Ikot Senatorial District Women's Forum has been held with a call on members and the entire Akwa Ibom women to embrace and participate fully in all programs of the Rise agenda of the Umoino administration. The event held at the Council Hall of Oborokara local government and was attended by members of the forum from the 10 local government areas of the senatorial district. The report.
The President, Ikot Senatorial District Women Forum, Mrs. Inibaga Silas Etokodo, restated the forum's primary aim, which is to support the government of the day in Akwa Ibom. To make this realistic, Mrs. Etokodo stressed the need for women to join formidable groups, cooperative societies, and relevant associations, as this will position them to benefit from the development plans of the current government as expressed in their Rise agenda.
Then God will try it. Need to maintain peace in our
In an exhortation, the wife of the political advisor to the governor, Lady Ime Kirianakpan, who spoke on the theme, "A Great Woman, Arise and Build Your Family," encouraged the women to be strong in faith, sensitive in the spirit, and alert in their mind to help them fortify their families with the presence of God. She sued for cooperation from the women to build the forum to enviable heights.
We are the mothers in Akwa Ibom that this association started in
The event also featured welcome sung by the host chapter, Oborokara, prayers for the forum, Akwa Ibom state government, the nation, and for a peaceful conduct of the upcoming local government elections in the state. messages and support for the forum were presented by the wife of the Secretary to the State Government, Mrs. Inemesiruwa, former Commissioner for Agriculture, Dr. Gloria Edith, Chairman Oborokara Local Government Transition Committee, Mr. Nieti Ibritam, represented by his deputy, Pastor Use, and other committee members, among others.
He's not after but let us be focused on what we want to do. No matter
No fewer than 37 deaths have been recorded in the current cholera outbreak, which has hit 30 states, including Lagos and Ogun. The special advisor to the Lagos State Governor on Health, Dr. Kemi Ogunyemi, through the Director Public Affairs, Tumboshun Ogumbawu, said the state has recorded an additional 6 cholera deaths as against the previous 15, adding that cholera cases have risen to 401 in the state. The Ogun State Commissioner for Health, Dr. Tumi Koka, said his state has recorded 1 death and 15 cases. The Nigeria Center for Disease Control and Prevention in its recent report said from January 1 till June 11, 2024, over 1,141 suspected cases and over 65 confirmed cases of cholera have been reported, resulting in over 30 deaths in 96 local government areas in 30 states. In Nigeria, cholera as an epidemic and seasonal disease occurs annually, mostly during the rainy season and more frequently in areas with poor sanitation. Cholera is a food and waterborne disease caused by ingesting the bacteria Vibrio cholerae in contaminated water and food. Residents are advised to seek medical attention immediately they experience symptoms such as watery diarrhea, vomiting, abdominal pain, general malaise, and fever, stressing that cholera treatment is provided free at all public health facilities. That's the package tonight, but just before we go another look at the top stories. In furtherance of the food sufficiency policy of the RISE agenda, Governor Moinok has promised to partner privately owned farm Black Rock Farms in Soribum local government area for increased food production. The governor made his intention known when he made a stopover at the farm after visiting local government demonstration farms in Nsaribium and Nsaribum local government areas. In commemoration of the 2024 International Widows Day, the wife of the Akwa State Governor, Pastor Patience Omano, Friday empowered select widows from the 31 local government areas in non-governmental widows platform in the state. That's the package tonight. We thank you so much for finding time to join us on the news and wish you some sweet dreams. Good night.